Good luck.
Who likes traveling?
Me too.
And who do not like traveling?
Both. I
Me
like
also.
it and I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like too. Personally, I do not like.
The person you don't like, don't check my hand.
Come on. I prefer reading. I always read books. I don't know why. But of course, I have many memories in my life that I love traveling. Now I admit, I'm a two-sided person. I hate it, but I love it. I don't know why. Of course, I have some reasons. Of course, you have several reasons, maybe. While I'm checking my mind, my memories, I found some of them. And I remember a word from old philosopher, St. Augustine. You know him? You don't know him. He once said, "World is a book. And if you do not travel, you can only read one page." I think now I understand why I like it and why I do not. Let's check some of my memories and some of the reasons. First one is the challenge. I like challenging. And traveling brings me challenges all the time. I remember a story of mine while I was maybe 13 years ago. My brother was in Prague and he was in a marriage with a Czech girl. So he invited me and my parents with lots of relatives, Turkish. We participated in the wedding and then there was a dinner. And one of the Czech people asked me for a speech. Because I am the only person there who has got two languages, Turkish and English. There were two alien groups, Czech people and Turkish people. So it was my first public speech. I was speaking in English and my brother was translating it to Turkish and then the bride was translating it to Czech. So I had a lot of times to prepare my next sentence and it was a good speech, which I have surprised. Also, the mother of the bride has told me that, "Oh, Burak, you were like a count." You know count? Yeah, it's a good one. So, it was a challenge for me, and I accepted it, and it was a good speech. It was in a travel. The second one is learning. When you read a book, you can only use your eyes, one sense. But when you are in trouble, you have five senses. You can smell, you can hear, maybe you can touch something, and maybe you can test something. So, while I was in Paris, maybe 10 years ago, I decided to buy a present to my ex-wife. And I decided to buy a shawl. You know shawl? Yes. And when I entered a boutique in a shop in Lafayette, Paris, I asked the lady, "Parlez anglais?" And she didn't respond. She doesn't like to speak English. And then I decided to switch to body language. So I described the shawl like, and then the lady came back and then bring a T-shirt, which has an open belly here. I said no, and then quit the shop. And I remember that I was carrying a dictionary, French-Turkish dictionary. So I checked the pages and that was it. Shawl. Oh, I entered the room again and asked the lady, I said, shawl. And she said, "Oh, shawl." And then the shawl came. I learned that there are about maybe 10% words in our Turkish language which fits also in French. I learned it. And the third one is adventure. While you are traveling, you are in an adventure mode. something happened, different. Unfamiliar events happen. While I was in Izmir, I was delivering a training to a military people, NATO IT department. There was a US soldier there, named John, let's say. I asked John, I will be going to USA next week, so if you want something, I can bring. He asked, which city? And I said, Dallas. He asked, which Dallas? Come on. I said, Dallas. And he asked again, which Dallas? I think I thought a while and I said, Sweden, JR, Dallas. He said, oh, Dallas. Then I understood that there are two Dallases, which is one of them is Dallas and the other one is Dulles. And as a coincidence, my plane has made an emergency landing in the next week during the flight to Dulles Airport while we were going to Dallas. Come on. Adventure, you see? And also, what happens if you don't have time and money, but you want to travel? I'm also traveling in my home. About 5 years ago, I made myself blind and deaf. Like this. I put music in my hand, I put an eye patch, and then I made a shower, I made my breakfast, I made the dishes, and then prepared my bed, etc. For 5 hours, my parents pushed me, stop Burak, but I insisted. So for 5 hours, it was a very rich experience at the moment. Like the Japanese poet, Mr. Matsuo Basho said, every day is a journey, a travel. And the travel is itself our home. I mean, if you don't have money and time, you can make a daily travel if you change your perceptions, if you change your mind, if you change your understanding, if you change your point of view. So change your mind and make a daily travel.